silver line across your gentle face. We're walking through the quiet like the world slowed down its pace. Your fingers brush my sleeve and everything begins to fade into something soft and golden, something only we create. No plans, no rules, just the sound of your shoes on the pavement, in tune with my heartbeat's truth. There's a little bit of moonlight between us, filling all the spaces with trust. Every step becomes a reason for love. Whenever you're the one I'm thinking of, there's a little bit of moonlight between us, glowing like a promise of us. Hold me near, don't let this moment rush. Tonight everything feels enough. Your voice is like a quiet wave that ripples through my head. You laugh and even city noise turns softer in its stead. We're painting every second with a color rarely said, the kind that lives in memories long after words are dead. Slow glow, heart low, walking where the winds blow, where your shadow leans into mine like an echo. Never need to rush, baby, time moves mellow. You and I together make the night feel yellow. Warm tone, safe zone, something we can call home. Even in the silence, we're never really alone. Every simple moment with you turns to gold. Love is in the quiet stories quietly told. Let the darkness hum around us. Let the stillness wrap and ground us in this peaceful pause that found us. Nothing else could ever sound as true as you beside me now. Becomes a reason for love. You're the one I can't get enough of. There's a little bit of moonlight between us, flickering and floating above. In this tiny piece of time that we touch tonight, everything feels enough. Stay here in this glow, where the quiet feelings grow. Moonlight tells us what we know. We're home. Spaces in your voice, the quiet afterwards, the things you never say out loud, but I still always heard. Your laughter leaves a fingerprint that lingers in my chest. You teach me love is something warm, something softly expressed. Even silence feels like music when it's wrapped around your name. Every gentle hesitation tells me you feel the same. You don't need the perfect sentence, don't need lines that all align. already falling for the meaning, hiding between the lines, between the lines of you. I see every shade of truth, every breath becomes a clue to the tenderness I never knew. Between the lines of you, love is quiet, but it blooms. Pull me closer, pull me through. I feel whole inside your view. Low tones, heart shows, everything in slow glow. You don't have to speak, your silence says it all, though. Leaning in, tuning in, feeling where the truth spins. Love is in the details, always where the small begins. Soft glance, small chance, everything in slow dance. You and I are stories written in the quiet strands. Between the lines of you. Between the lines of you, I read the truth I always knew. I read the truth I always knew. Between the lines of you. I've been collecting moments in the corners of my mind, the ones I didn't speak out loud, the ones I left behind. I keep the soft confessions folded neatly in my chest, saving them for when I'm brave enough to say them best. I walk the streets alone sometimes, repeating what I meant. All the things I haven't said yet floating in the wind. Maybe someday I'll find the words that feel like home. Maybe someday I'll let my hidden feelings show. Stay inside the space where courage grows. All the things I haven't said yet, one day I'll let you know. You don't know the way your kindness settles in my bones. You don't know how often I replay your voice alone. Some truths grow slowly, like quiet seeds made of hope. One day, all the things I haven't said yet, one day will find their way. Maybe someday I'll find the words that feel like home. Maybe someday, maybe someday I'll let my head at the space where courage grows. All the things I haven't said yet, one day I'll let you know. One day, one day, all the things I haven't said yet will find their way. There's a hallway in my mind where your footsteps still repeat, echoes painted on the walls where our laughter used to meet. I walk through every doorway just to feel what once was warm, but memory is a tender thing, soft light before a storm. And the rooms that remember us still keep the dust of what we were. Nothing loud and nothing rushed, just proof that love once lingered here. Slow breath, lost step, shadows on my carpet. We were something fragile, now I barely try to grasp it. Love doesn't disappear, it just changes where it's casted. Some stories never end, they just fade into the edit. I still visit the rooms that remember us, the rooms that remember us, still keep the dust of what we were. Nothing loud and nothing rushed, just proof that love once lingered here. place inside me where the city doesn't reach, where the echoes soften slowly like a language out of speech. I walk through all the noise around me, but it never follows me in. Elsewhere is a doorway where my breathing can begin, and I feel the air grow lighter when I let the world grow small. All the weight I used to carry starts to loosen, starts to fall. Take me elsewhere, somewhere softer than my mind, where the blue air wraps around me from behind. Take me elsewhere, where the moments realign and the noise falls out of time. Drifting through the weeks now, like a leaf without a breeze, trying to hear the answers in the spaces in between. But in the hush of late nights, I remember what I've known. Elsewhere isn't distance, it's a place I call my own. Slow breath, long step, trying not to overspend pieces of my peace to things that never love me back again. Elsewhere holds the quiet that I lost along the line, a place where every heartbeat starts to echo into mine. Let the silence wrap around me like a blanket in the cold. Let the softer parts inside me find the courage to unfold. Take me elsewhere, where the heaviness can fall. Let me breathe there, where my thoughts feel small. Take me elsewhere, in the quiet of it all, I can hear my heart recall. You were the summer on my doorstep, barefoot hearts and sugar breeze. Every moment felt like sunlight falling soft between the leaves. We didn't know what we were learning, didn't know what love could be. Only knew the sky felt whiter when you stood in front of me. And even though the years kept moving, there are things that stay the same, like the way my chest grows warmer when I hear your childhood name. You were the first light I ever learned, a quiet glow that never burned. Even now gentle guide. We grew older, roads grew different, dreams got heavy in our hands. What we had was never broken, just too young to understand. Still I keep the tender moments in a drawer beneath my chest. Not to hold you, not to keep you, just to honor what was best. Soft life, warm path, we were magic in the aftermath. Learning how the world can shift when someone loves you back like that. First love doesn't fade away, it just changes where it stays. Hiding in the way I breathe on my quiet golden days. Every heart begins somewhere, every story has a spark. Yours was written in my ribcage, like a lantern in the dark. You were the first light I ever learned, and though time has led us far, every dawn still holds a color that reminds me who you are. You were the first light I ever learned, and the glow lives in my heart. Some lights never leave, they just learn new ways to shine. Sunlight dripping down my window, golden honey soft and slow. Tiny moments in my morning feel like magic on the low. Coffee kisses on my fingers, warm reminders from the night. Life is sweeter when you linger, soft beginnings glowing bright. Let the rhythm keep me steady, let the daylight take its time. Got a morning in my pockets, little sparks that fall in line. Every second softly knocking at the corners of my mind. Got a morning in my pockets, painting gold across my spine. Turn the ordinary moments into stories I can rewind. I've come reclined. Step by step the world gets lighter, breathing in a gentle tune. All my worries grow quieter when my heart is in the room. Slow rise, clear skies, catch me where the calm lies. Every little sunrise puts a sparkle in my eye. Good vibes, no tries, let the simple things surprise. Life is better in the moments you don't overanalyze. Got a morning in my pockets, feels like everything aligned. Every second softly knocking at the corners of my mind. Got a morning in my pockets, painting gold across my spine. Turn chilly city air. I'm sipping on the daylight like it's sweetness I can wear. Your name floats in the traffic like a secret only mine. A quiet hum that lingers in the corners of my mind. The sidewalks greet my footsteps with a gentle little swing. A melody the morning made but never learned to sing. I hum along without a thought and something in me glows. A simple kind of happiness a calm heart always knows. And it's funny how the small things wake the sleeping parts of me. How the sunlight sculpts my worries into something soft and free. Skyline dripping honey and the day begins to rise. I carry all its sweetness like a secret in my eyes. Of me, how the sunlight sculpts my worries into something soft and free. And it's funny how the small things wake the sleeping parts of me. How the sunlight sculpts my worries into something soft and free. Meet me where the green turns gold, where the stories never fold, where the quiet tales we told still return in marigold. Meet me in the gentle light, where the morning holds us tight, where the colors shift just right, and the world feels warm and bright. Sidewalk roots beneath my shoes, tiny leaves and morning dew. Life feels lighter when I choose simple thoughts instead of blues. Windy laughter in the park, sunlight sketches on the dark. Everything that once felt stark softens into friendly spark. If the day grows loud or cold, follow where the moments hold. You will find the hidden fold where the green turns into gold. Where the green turns gold, that's where I unfold. Where the wind runs slow, that's where stories grow. Becomes treasure when you learn to notice the quietest shade of green turning gold just for you. Where the green turns gold, that's where I unfold. the stories grow. Sidewalk shadows stretch long like they're dancing to our beat. We're moving through the city with the rhythm on our feet. Your hands a little colder, but the moment still feels sweet. Love doesn't have to hurry just to feel complete. Take your time and breathe it in. Let your smile become my wind. Every second feels like skin, soft and warm. Let's begin. Slow motion sidewalks, we're drifting through the day. All the noise around us slowly melts away. You and I in motion, in a gentle kind of sway. Slow motion sidewalks, I'm with you all the way. Walking slow, talking low, city lights on dim. You're the reason every worry starts retracting from my skin. Every corner feels familiar when I'm wandering with you. And the world becomes a mural painted in a warmer hue. We don't need a finish line or some big debut. Just a 90 BPM heart and a quiet me and you. Let the world rush by, we don't need to try. Love's a simple glide when you're by my side. Slow motion sidewalks, we're drifting through the day. All the noise around us slowly melts away. You and I in motion, in a gentle kind of sway. Slow motion sidewalks, I'm with you or be. Slow motion sidewalks, we're drifting through the day. All the noise around us slowly melts away. You and I in motion, in a gentle kind of sway. Slow motion sidewalks, I'm with you all the way. Ba 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 bum, ba ba bum, ba 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 bum, ba bum, ba ba bum, ba. La ba ba da bum, ba ba bum, ba 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 bum, ba ba bum, ba ba bum, ba. Lemon on your water, sunshine on your sleeve. We're wandering through Saturday with nowhere else to be. You hum a little melody, is sticking close to me. Feels like every simple moment becomes a memory. Let the golden hours stay. Let your laughter lead the way. Nothing big we need to say, just another perfect day. Lemon drop daydreams floating in the air. Every second tastes like sweetness we both get to share. Lemon drop daydreams drifting everywhere. Love is in the small things when you're The citrus vibe, sunlight in your eyes. We don't need a roadmap for the way the moment flies. Everything is brighter when the yellow hits the sky. We're vibing in a rhythm only we can amplify. Lazy beats, steady feet, chemistry so sweet. Oh, love is in the flavors only you and I can need. Paint the world in summer tones. Let the warmth become our home. Even when the light has flown, love is ours alone. Lemon drop daydreams floating in the air. Every second tastes like sweetness we both get to share. Lemon drop daydreams drifting everywhere. Love is in the small things when you're standing there. Lemon drop daydreams floating in the air. Every second tastes like sweetness we both get to share. Lemon drop daydreams drifting everywhere. Love is in the small things when you're standing there. Neon signs are glowing on the avenues tonight. Coffee in my cup and all the dreams I try to write. Watching taxis blur like lines across a painted sky. Somehow the noise feels like a lullaby. I've been learning how to breathe in a city that never sleeps. And it feels like every heartbeat belongs to something bigger than me. From my midnight windows, I see life unfold. Stories on the sidewalks, drenched in silver and gold. Every passing moment paints a new unknown. And I feel like I'm finally finding my own. Billboards tell the secrets in the language of light. People chasing futures underneath the city's bite. But I keep walking steady with my headphones loud. Finding quiet places in the middle of the crowd. Maybe I don't need a map. Maybe all the signs are here. And the rhythm of the pavements whispering don't disappear. From my midnight windows, I see life unfold. Stories on the sidewalks, drenched in silver and gold. Every passing moment paints a new unknown. And I feel like I'm finally finding my own. 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 Unfold. Stories on the sidewalks, drenched in silver and gold. Every passing moment paints a new unknown. And I feel like I'm finally finding my own. On my midnight windows, I see life unfold. Stories on the sidewalks, drenched in silver and gold. Every passing moment paints a new unknown. Finding on spinning, we're not joining in tonight. Love becomes electric in the softest kind of light. Hold me in your steady calm. Let the silence be our song. Every beat where we belong. Nothing loud, nothing wrong. You're the glow and the quiet, the spark in slow desire, a whisper catching fire. You lift my heartbeat higher. You're the glow and the quiet, my calm and my entire. The warmth I can't deny it. You set my soul on fire. Low flame, no shame, vibing in your frame. I don't need the city when I'm tangled in your name. Breathing slow, moving close, feeling us the most. Love is in the silence, in the things we never boast. Small talk fades, but your eyes stay loud. Two hearts living in a peaceful crowd. Let's stay here a while, wrapped in your smile. Quiet but wild, soft in our style. Ooh, 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 ooh. You're the glow and the quiet, the spark in slow desire, a whisper catching fire. You lift my heartbeat higher. You're the glow and the quiet, my calm and my entire. The warmth I can't deny it. You set my soul on fire. Just for two, we're walking side by side and every street feels new. You laugh and suddenly the night begins to bloom. A little rush of love is filling up the room. Every corner turns to gold, every minute feels like home. You're the rhythm in my bones, pulling me closer, don't let 찬양이 번져가. I walk slowly 안개 사이의 작은 숨결을 따라 As if the night knows my name. Let the mist carry me softly drifting. Lantern glow under my skin. 조용한 백식에 스며들면 every thought turns into silver wind. Sometimes I lose direction. 가끔은 아무 이유 없이 멈춰서고. But in this quiet haze, 서늘한 밤 공기가 나를 다시 데려가. Let the mist carry me slowly drifting. 눈을 감으면 길이 보이고. Lantern lights bloom in the dark. 이 순간만은 사라지지 않기를. Stay, stay. 안개 사이로 녹아가. And a lot more. Just breathe. Sunlight filtering through the blinds, soft haze, escaping the dizziness, the infinite maze. Coffee dripping slow, rhythm of the piece, waiting for the noisy world to finally cease. Vinyl spinning round, crackle in the air, messy bun, oversized shirt, I don't care. City screams outside, but here it's a hush, slowing down the tempo, forgetting the rush. Screen is black, mind is bright, everything feels gonna be alright. Simple things, they heal the soul. And I'm on it, tuning out the static, living in the moment, nothing dramatic. Soft focus view, vintage kind of mood, feeding my heart with the spiritual food. Warm and slow, paper rust, old smell of the ink. Giving myself a little time to think. No notifications pushing me around. Just the melody of this quiet sound. Shadows on the floor, dancing a ballet. This is how I want to start my day. Gentle hum of life, sweet and low. Watching the imaginary garden grow. Rolled out of morning, tuning out the static. Living in the moment, nothing dramatic. Soft focus view, vintage kind of mood. Feeding my heart with the spiritual food. Warm and slow, yeah, yeah. Stay warm. Coffee sip, fade out. Doors closing, eyes opening. We are two strangers on a moving train, avoiding eye contact, it's a social game. You're reading Kafka, I'm scrolling my feed. Different universes, different need. But then the lights flicker and we both look up. A second of connection pouring in the cup. No words exchanged, just a silent spark, lighting up the tunnel in the underground dark. Are you my destiny or just a Tuesday ghost? The things we never say differ the most. Gravity pulling, but we stay apart. Parallel lines, running side by side. Never gonna touch, enjoying the ride. A silent movie, and a noisy crowd. Thoughts are screaming, but never allowed. So close yet so far. You get off at Union Square, I stay until 59, leaving a ghost of your silhouette behind. Maybe in another life we grabbed a drink, shared a taxi, dressed in pink. But this is the city where stories fade fast. Nothing is built here to ever last. I'll forget your face by the time I'm home, back to my castle sitting on my throne. Parallel lines, running side by side. Never gonna touch, enjoying the ride. A silent movie, a noisy crowd. Thoughts are screaming, but never loud. Serendipity is a lie sometimes, giving us rhythm without the rhymes. Goodbye stranger, have a nice life. Cutting the tension with the invisible knife. Parallel lines, running side by side. Flight is gonna touch it, enjoying life. A silent movie in a noisy crowd. Thoughts are screaming, but never loud. Next time.